The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
The Las Vegas Raiders are 11 games into the season, and as head coach Rich Bisaccia said, they're right in the thick of things. But the Raiders have been there the last 2 years and folded to miss the playoffs. They were 6-4 after 10 games both years, only to finish 7-9 and 8-8 respectively. This year they had a 3-game skid when they were 5-2. The Raiders have gone through a lot with John Gruden and Henry Ruggs, so most of the NFL understands, but the Raider fan base is tired of watching other teams in the playoffs, so they're having none of that. But then the Raiders fought hard Thursday to beat the Dallas Cowboys to give fans hope that they won't fold down the stretch this year. Derek Carr is back as his new deep threat integrates himself into the offense. And thank God almighty Darren Waller is week to week with his knee. The running game also looks better as the offensive line improves. Right tackle Brandon Parker is still struggling and holding the unit back a bit, but the Raiders still have an ace in the hole that could be ready soon. Then the defense, which is already much better this year, is getting 2 really good players back, so the Raiders can get hot instead of folding to end the year. One of the players the Raiders will get back soon is Trayvon Mullen, one of the best press corners in the NFL. Defensive coordinator Gus Bradley ran more press man when Mullen was healthy because he can do things like that with it. As you know, opposite corner Casey Hayward and slot corner Nate Hobbs are good in press too. But with Brandon Facyson and Mullen instead, he had to run more zone. Outside of pressing, Mullen's also good at bailing into cover 3 as he did at Clemson. And one thing I absolutely must give him credit for is his improvement in off-man coverage. That used to be a weakness of his, but no more. If you haven't noticed, they like to try Mullen deep a lot, but it usually doesn't work out. He's going to be designated to come off IR soon, so it won't be long before the Raider defense is airtight again. Linebacker Nicholas Morrow was much improved against the run last year. He's going to come out of the right of your screen and bust through the line to make the play here. And here he's going to read the pulling guard, get in the hole, take on the tight end, and make the play. Getting downhill to make plays is where he improved. And going sideline to sideline is what he's always done. Pulling linemen usually can't get him in space. And he can run, so the running back is going to see him if he tries to run outside. In coverage, if he's in zone, he usually gets a good break on the ball and has the hands to catch it when it comes to him. Okay, he's going to start off in his little zone here, but watch the ground he covers with his speed to make the play on this one. Morrow is second to only Bobby Wagner among linebackers in pass breakups in 2020. The break on the ball Morrow gets in zone coverage leads to interceptions, breakups, and big hits like this one. Here the tight end is going to come into his zone and he breaks on it for a deflection. Watch the break Morrow gets on this one. Bradley runs a lot of zones, so he'll be good for that. Now we're going to go back a few years to show you he's good in man coverage as well. A bonus you get with Morrow is his timing and ability to blitz. He has good speed, so he doesn't even have to crowd the line of scrimmage. And he's way too fast to have no one block him when he comes off the edge. On this one, he's crowding the line of scrimmage and he's going to ruin Ryan Tannehill's throw. He's going to time this one perfectly, come through clean, and then force the interception. Corey Littleton is the weak link on the linebacker core right now, not doing well against the run or pass. And Morrow is scheduled to come off IR next week, so we'll see what happens there. And on to the offensive line we go with DJ Fluker, who's a masher in the running game. It doesn't matter who you are either. Myles Garrett can get this work too. It just ain't fair when you're 6'5", 340 and strong as a bull. You want a tone setter for a physical running game? Fluker is that. He's the traditional Raider mauler they've always had on the offensive line, when they were good anyway. You gotta love a guy that's not satisfied until his man is on the ground. Okay, enough of the fun stuff. Let's just show you how reliable he is at the point of attack. How he can pull to fit the power scheme. How he can hug his man to get the running back outside in the zone stretch. How he can kick out and let his running back cut underneath in the zone stretch. How he can take care of the backside on the zone stretch. And most of all, get to the second level in the zone scheme. He can function well in either scheme. Pass blocking, I'm not going to call him great, but he's pretty good, as he picks up the stunt there. But what's important is he's way better than Parker. Here he shows awareness again, picking up the stunt. Fluker only gave up 2 sacks last year, and he saw Myles Garrett twice. Ryan Kerrigan. And TJ Watt twice. He was listed as a guard when the Raiders first signed him to the practice squad, but now he's listed as a tackle. That tells me that when he's ready to play, he's going to take Parker's spot. Hopefully he can work his way back from his knee injury soon. And that brings us to Desean Jackson, who in his first game against the Kansas City Chiefs didn't know much about the playbook. So when he was in, I think he tried a little bit too hard to make a play. I think running straight was the thing to do there. But here against the Cowboys, he was much more integrated into the offense. And he was his normal big play self. That's huge for Carr and the whole offense, as he's going to open a lot of things up. Here he's coming on a similar route with a little burst after the catch before he gives himself up. Jackson had 3 catches for 102 yards in that touchdown, and when he wasn't doing that, he was drawing flags. That's a big acquisition right there. Faison has been getting picked on of late, so getting Mullen back is going to be huge for the Raider pass defense. With Littleton not doing so well right now, it's nice to see Morrow on the way back. Fluker taking over for Parker would improve the run blocking and the pass blocking. And now Carr can shoot craps in opposing secondaries with Jackson in Las Vegas. So the Raiders could very well be poised for a stretch run. Thank you for watching. See you next time.